Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle has crossed $700 million worldwide and will seek to retain its box office crown at the international box, where it stands at $408.5 million through Sony Pictures Releasing International. Meanwhile, Insidious: The Last Key has reached an impressive $48 million and this weekend arrives in Brazil, Italy, Russia, Philippines, Argentina, Venezuela, and Switzerland. There is plenty of good cheer at the start of the year over at Disney, where Star Wars: The Last Jedi has amassed $678.9 million through Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures International and should cross $700 million within the next week. Its global tally stands at $1.276 billion. Pixar's Coco, meanwhile, stands at $430.8 million and debuts in the UK, Turkey, and the Czech Republic. Fox International has a busy session leading off with sci-fi adventure Maze Runner: The Death Cure, which gets an early run out in Australia, New Zealand and South Korea 1 week ahead of the North American debut. Dan O'Brien, Cara Scodelario, Aidan Gillen from Game of Thrones, and Walter Goggins star in the follow-up to Maze Runner: The Scorched Trials, which opened in 2015 in Australia and New Zealand on $2.5 million and $460,000 en route to $9.8 million and $1.7 million, respectively. The Scorched Trials finished on $19.1 million in South Korea. Meanwhile, the animation Ferdinand has stomped its way to $135.6 million and debuts in China, while The Greatest Showman on $103.7 million opens in Finland. Fox opens arguably the two Oscar frontrunners The Shape of Water and Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri in a number of territories this weekend. Both are in the infancy of their international careers. The former stands at $4.4 million and arrives in 11 including Australia, Russia, New Zealand, South Africa, and Colombia. Three Billboards on $11.8 million ventures into 13, among them France, Argentina, Central America, Hong Kong, Switzerland, and Norway. And awards contender The Post from Fox and Amblin Partners kicks off its international run proper outside North America, where it expanded wide last weekend and stands at $31.3 million. The Pentagon Papers drama debuts through a number of distributors and touches down through Ioni in the UK, Spain and Belgium. As allegations of UAL impropriety hover above director and Golden Globe-winning star James Franco, Warner Bros. Pictures International executives are keeping the disaster artist in play as they continue to monitor the situation. The comedy stands at $5.6 million and opens this weekend in Mexico. Geostorm on $176.4 million rolls into Japan on Friday. Father Figures stands at $3.2 million, and Justice League has amassed $427.6 million. Pitch Perfect 3 has reached $69.3 million through Universal Pictures International, while Darkest Hour has amassed $21.8 million. Daddy's Home 2 has grossed $76.3 million for Paramount Pictures International and Downsizing stands at $8.6 million. Tadeo Jones 2 stands at $26 million.